atraigo a la gente correcta para mi negocio, me voy al viaje de Punta Mita, no permitan nada negativo. Porque si lo expresan, lo atraen. Aprendan eso. Así venga a la mente, tú dices, no, 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 cancelado, cancelado. Y empiezas a decir lo que tienes que decir. Ay, espero que la traductora haya podido traducir todo eso. Déjame calmarme, porque ustedes saben que yo empiezo a hablar rápido. Pero bueno, vamos para el baile directo.
But let's start
Hoy,
dancing.
miren cómo lo que vamos a
Today,
hacer.
look, what we're going to do
Carla
today,
Sánchez, una
Carla
excelente líder,
Sanchez,
ustedes
an
la
excellent
conocen, hemos
leader,
tenido
you know
ya
her.
algunas capacitaciones con
We've
ella,
had a few
directora
trainings with her.
del
The
equipo,
director of the
excelente,
team, excellent
líder
team,
también,
leader also.
excelente, la verdad que tiene un gran
Amazing. She
conocimiento
has an
y
amazing knowledge.
fue con nosotros
And
a
she came
Vegas
with us
y
to
vino así como
Vegas,
vinimos
and
todos,
she came just like
literal,
we all did,
y
literally.
entonces nos reunimos
And
y
we
ella
met,
calificó, ella
and
se
she
va con nosotros
qualified.
a Punta Mita,
She's going with us
Sergio va
to
con nosotros a
Punta
Punta
Mita. Also,
Mita, ya
Serbia is
están
going to
ahí,
Punta Mita.
Caro Velázquez ya está
Caro
ahí cerquita
Velasquez
casi
already very close to
que
getting there too,
calificando,
qualifying
Carlos y
also.
yo obvio estamos
Carlos and
ya
I
que nos
obviously are
vamos,
going to be there. We're going
digamos, ya
over.
calificamos, perdón.
We already
Entonces,
qualified.
la idea es que nadie se
So the
quede.
idea is that
Nosotros
nobody
vivimos
has
ese
to
viaje
stay,
A
okay? We're
Punta
going
Cana
to live.
y éramos,
We
éramos
lived
entonces
that
6
trip to
nada más y
Punta
dijimos,
Cana, and we
no,
were
hay que
just
venir
six,
con
and
todo
we
el
said, no,
equipo,
we have to come here
porque
with
de
the
verdad, uno,
whole
es
team.
posible,
Because one,
es
first of all,
posible.
it's
Y eso
possible.
es lo que te vamos a dar hoy.
It is
Ese
possible, and that's
GPS
what we're going to
para que
show you
estés
today.
en
That
Punta
GPS
Mita,
for you
México,
to be in
con
Punta
todo
Mita,
pagado. Desde
Mexico, with
ahora quiero que
all
visualices
expenses paid. I want you to
los dos
visualize it from
pasajes,
right
no
now.
uno,
The
los dos,
two flights, not
todo.
one,
Vamos a estar
both of them,
explicando todo,
everything.
entre
We're going to
Carla
be
y yo,
explaining
y
everything
que
between
van
Carla and me. We're
entre
going to
ese
be
plan de
taking you
acción
between the
para que
action plan that
ustedes
you need to take
puedan
to be
calificar.
able to
¿Cuántos aquí
qualify.
dicen
How many
yo
here?
voy?
I'm going to
¿Cuántos hoy?
say, I'm going.
Yo voy. No importa
Come
si
on, who's
acabaste de
going
empezar
to
en el
write,
negocio.
I'm going?
Queda
It doesn't matter if
un
you just started in the
mes. La
business. There's still a
calificación es hasta
whole
el
month left. The
23.
qualification is until the
¿Quién es?
23rd.
Yo voy, yo
Who?
voy, yo
Let's
voy.
see. I'm
¿Quién
going.
más?
I'm going.
Hay
Let's
poca
see. Who
gente.
else?
¿Dónde
Who
están
else?
todos
There's
que
not
van
a lot
para
of
Punta
people. Come
Mita?
on.
¿Dónde
Who's going to go
están?
to Punta
Yo
Mita?
voy,
Where
yo
are you
voy.
all?
Quiero
I'm
mucho yo voy.
going. I'm
Recuerden
going.
que
I'm on my
actitud
way.
es
Come on. I like
actitud.
that attitude. Remember, it's all about attitude.
La actitud determina tu
The
altitud.
attitude determines
Eso
your
me encanta. La
altitude.
actitud
I
determina
love
tu
that. The
altitud. Entonces, ¿qué
attitude
actitud tienes tú?
determines your
Si tú empiezas
altitude.
con duda, así
So,
va a
what
pasar. Pero
altitude
bueno,
do you
vamos al
have? If
plan de
you have
acción. Carlita,
doubts,
vamos a
that's
darle
what's
de una.
going to happen.
Esa fue la
Carlita,
idea
let's
de
start.
por 30 días,
That
ser
was
un
the
reto.
idea. During 30
30
days, we're
días hasta
going to
llegar a
challenge
todos
you, a
a
30-day
calificar.
challenge, so
Igual
we can all
vamos a tener varias
qualify.
sorpresas y
We're
ahorita
going
todas
to
se las
have
vamos a
different
contar. Así que
surprises. I'm going
adelante,
to let you
Aguilar.
know now. So please go ahead, my
Buenísimo, pues
friend.
bueno, encantada de estar
Amazing.
aquí.
Well,
Me
first of all,
encanta
so
poder
happy to
tener la
be here
oportunidad de
with you, to
compartir
have the
esto con
opportunity to
ustedes.
share this with you.
Para los que no me conocen,
And
bueno,
for
yo tengo
whoever
muchos
doesn't know
años en el
me,
mundo
well,
digital, tengo
I've
más de
been in the
10 años,
digital
conozco a
world
Rachel
for
desde hace
many
muchos
years,
años
over
y creo
10 years. I know
una
Rachel since a long
chamita,
time ago,
decimos en mi país.
since she was a
Y bueno,
young
las dos nos hemos
lady.
visto crecer y ha
And
sido
we've seen
hermoso
each
ahora
other
que Dios
grow,
nos
and it's been
puso en
beautiful
este
now
propósito
that
juntas.
God
Y lo que me
has
encanta
put
de
us
este
in this
negocio
purpose
es
together.
que
And
no
what I
siento
love
sola, no
about this
tengo que estar
business
sola.
is
Yo
that
he
it's
hecho
not only
negocios
me. I don't
sola,
have
yo
to
sé
be
lo que se
alone. I've
siente.
worked the
Este
business on my
negocio es
own.
un
I know how
negocio
that
de
feels. This
equipo.
business is a
Entonces,
team
cuando me
business.
fui a Las Vegas con Rachel y
So
con
when I
todo el
went to Las
equipo,
Vegas with Rachel
vinimos
and
tan
with the
recargados
whole
de
team,
tantas cosas,
we
con
were
tantas
so
ideas, con
recharged
tanto
of
que
so
poder
many
colaborar y
ideas,
dar. Yo
so much
dije,
energy,
yo
so much that we
necesito
could give
compartir esto, no
and
solamente con mi
cooperate
equipo,
with.
sino
And I
con
thought,
todos los
I need to
equipos.
share this
Y
not
eso
only
es
with
lo
my
bello de
team,
este
but with all the
negocio,
teams.
que podemos
And that is the
compartir y
beauty of
podemos
this
colaborar.
business,
Entonces,
that
hoy
we
les
can
traigo
share
algo que
and
salió
we can
durante el
cooperate. So I'm
evento de
bringing
Las
something
Vegas y es un
today that
reto
we
que
had the
diseñé de
event of
30
Las
días
Vegas,
para no
and
ser
it's a
yo y
30-day
Carlos y
challenge that
Rachel y mi
I
esposo y
designed.
nosotros
So it's
nada
not
más
only
ahí.
me,
No,
Carlos,
queremos que
Rachel, and my
vengan toda
husband
la
there.
gente
No,
posible
we want
a
everyone as
Punta Mita
possible to
y
be there
si
in
no
Punta
llegan a
Mita.
Punta
And if
Mita,
you
por la
don't
razón
reach
que
Punta
sea, por
Mita
lo
for
menos
whatever
este
reason,
reto de 30
at
días
least
los
this
va a
30-day challenge
activar de
is
una
going
manera, va
to
a activar su
activate you
negocio de
in
una
a way.
manera, va a
It's going to
acelerar los
activate
resultados
your
de su
business and
negocio, que
accelerate the
van a
results of
lograr ver
your
un cambio
business. And you're
diferente
going to
de
be
aquí
able
a
to see
30
a
días
change
si
from
hacen las
here to
acciones.
30 days' time if
Okay.
you take the
Entonces, lo
actions
primero
required.
que les voy a
Okay,
pedir
so
es
the
que
first
tengan
thing that I'm
lápiz y
going to
papel a
ask
mano.
you is
Esto
to
no es una
have
llamada
paper
donde ustedes
and
van a
pen
estar
at
así,
hand. This
nada
is not
más
a call when you're
viéndome
just going to be
o
looking at
viendo a
me
Rachel o
or
escuchándonos.
looking
Esto
at
es,
or
va a
listening
ser
to Rachel.
algo que
This
ustedes van a
is going to
accionar.
be something that
De
you're
hecho, no
going to
sé si le
take
comentaste
action on.
Solange que
Actually, I don't know if you
ella
told
nos
Solange
ayudara.
that we needed her to help
Si
us.
no te enteraste, Solange, bueno, ahora
Solange,
te
if you
enteras,
didn't hear, well, now you
porque
know.
van a haber varias acciones que
Because there's
ustedes van a
going to
tener
be
que
different
hacer
kinds of
y,
actions that you're
bueno,
going to have to
anótenlas,
take, and
obviamente, pero
please write
siempre
them
nuestra
down,
querida
obviously, but
Solange nos
always
apoya
our
también con sus
darling
notas, porque
Solange
lo que yo
supports
quiero
us
es
with
que
her note
ustedes
taking,
se
because what I
vayan de
want
aquí con
is
un
for
plan de
you to
acción
leave
claro
here with a
de
clear
cuáles son las
action
acciones que
plan
ustedes
of what
tienen que
are
hacer
the
diariamente por
actions that you
30
need to
días.
take daily
¿Ok?
during 30 days, okay?
Entonces, lápiz y papel en mano.
So
Lo
paper
primero que
and
vamos a
pen at
hacer
hand, and the
es
first
crear
thing that
una
we're
meta
going to
de
do
aquí a
is
30
to
días.
create a goal from here until
Para
30
muchos de
days
ustedes
time.
puede ser
For many of
siguiente
you,
rango.
it could be the next
Para
rank.
muchos de ustedes puede ser,
For many,
quiero
it could
entrar
be I
4 personas a
want
mi
to
equipo,
enroll
dos de
4
un lado
people
y dos
into
de
my
otro.
team, two on one
Quiero
side and
llegar
two
a
on
ser
another one.
directora, ya soy
I want to
manager, quiero
reach the
llegar a ser
director
directora.
rank. I'm
Quiero
already
irme
a
de Punta
manager and I
Mita.
want to be a
Puede
director.
ser
I
una
want
de
to go to
sus,
Punta
sus
Mita.
metas.
That could
Otra
be
meta puede ser
one
financiera.
of your
Quiero que
goals.
de aquí a
Another one
30
could be a
días
financial
estar
goal. From
generando
here to
tanto.
30
Bueno, ¿cuánta
days,
gente
I would like to
necesito de cada
generate
lado
this
para
much
generar
money. How
tanto?
many people do I need
Entonces,
on each
vamos
side to
a
generate
ser
this much money?
súper
So let's
intencionales con
be
esta
super
meta que
intentional with our
podamos
goal,
lograr en
okay?
30 días.
Something that we
Tiene
can
que
achieve
sacarte
in
un poco
30
de tu zona
days. It
cómoda,
has to take you a bit out of
pero
your comfort
también no
zone,
puede ser tan
but
cómoda que no
also
te
it can't
muevas.
be so
Entonces tiene que
comfortable that
haber
you're
un
not going to
balance
move. So
para
there
crear
has
esta
to be a
meta. Entonces yo
balance
les
to
voy
be
a
able to
dar
create
un
this goal.
minuto.
So I'm going to
Un
give you
minuto, les
1
voy a
minute,
poner el
okay?
contador
1
y
minute.
les
I'm
vamos a
going
dar
to
un
put the
minuto
clock
para
and
que
we're going
ustedes
to give each
agarren
other
hoy su
1 minute
lápiz y su
for
papel y
you to
ustedes
grab your
creen
pen
esa
and
meta
paper
en
and
este momento.
create
Esta es
that
la
goal
primera
right now.
parte.
This is the
Vamos a
first
hacerlo con
part. We're
intencionalidad.
going to
Vamos a
do it
poner
with
toda la
intentionality.
energía allá afuera de que
Let's
esto es
put all our
posible,
energy out
saliendo
there,
un poco
knowing
de su
that
zona
this is
cómoda,
possible,
¿ok?
getting a bit
Pero
out of your
también
comfort zone, okay?
haciendo, creando
But
esa meta que
also
ustedes piensen
creating
que
this
sí es
goal
posible
that
para
you
ustedes.
think that
Entonces,
is
vamos
possible for
a
you.
poner
Okay?
el timer.
So let's put
Un
the
minutito, no
timer.
sé si quieres poner
1
una
minute.
musiquita,
I don't know if
Rachel,
you'd like to
que no
put some
sea
music,
flamenco porque me
Rachel.
los distrae.
Not that flamenco because it will distract them.
Un writing music, una
Writing
musiquita
music,
de escritura, de
music to
escritura, ¿ok?
concentrate
Ya
and
tú sabes,
to work.
imagínate,
You
tú
know,
estudias piano con
darling,
alabanza,
imagine
aceite del
I
espíritu.
write
Bueno, eso,
with
perfecto, dale con eso. Yo
gospel
escribo con
music.
música clástica, así
Okay,
que
that's
Yo
perfect.
hago
I
qué
write
bien.
with
lenguaje
classical
alternativo.
music.
Buenísimo, me
Oh, I
encanta.
get
Hago algo
inspired
tranquilo,
by
claro.
praise and
Sí, bueno,
worship
Vamos a ponerle
music.
algo tranquilito,
Yes,
algo
okay, let's put
tranquilito que
something
termine
calm,
difícil.
okay?
Sí,
That's what
porque
you
ya tú
exacto,
mean.
estabas con
Yes,
exacto.
demasiada,
exactly. Yeah, because I
demasiado,
had too
tú
much,
sabes,
Bueno, es que esto es
enredo.
intencionalidad, esta es
energy.
la parte
Okay,
interna,
this
vamos
is the
a conectar con eso que
intentionality, okay?
queremos,
This
con
is the
eso que queremos
internal part. We're
lograr.
going to
Si
connect
has
with what
estado
we
como
want to
manager por mucho
do.
tiempo y quieres
If you've
lograr
been a
ser
manager for a
directora, vamos a
long time
ponernos
and you
eso
want
como
to be a
meta.
director,
Si no
that
has
can be
llegado a
our
ser
goal.
manager, vamos
If
a
you
ponernos
haven't
esa
reached
meta.
manager,
Si te quieres ir para
then that
Punta
can
Mita,
be our
vamos a
goal. If
ponernos
you
esa
want to go
meta.
to
Entonces,
Punta
30
Mina,
días,
let's
un
put
minuto
that goal.
comienza ahora.
30 days, 1 minute, let's start.
Lo que quiero es que cuando lo
What I
tengan
want you
escrito, lo
is that
pongan en
when
el
you
chat.
have it written
Porque
down,
vamos a empezar a
please
mandar
then write it
energía
down in the chat
a
because
todas
we're
estas
starting
metas
to
que van a
give
pasar los próximos
energy
30
to
días.
all these goals that are going to occur in the next 30 days.
El DJ se nos fue.
Oh, DJ isn't here. DJ left.
Buenísimo, Carolina, me encanta.
I love that, Carolina.
Buenísimo, Alejandra.
Amazing, Alejandra.
Me encanta, Shirley.
I love that, Shirley.
Muy bien, me encanta todas estas metas.
I love
Mientras
that.
más
I love all
específicos
these goals. The
seamos,
more specific
específicos
we
seamos,
can
mejor.
be and
Quiero
detailed,
ganar
the better.
$5,000 al mes y
I
tener
want to
3
earn
managers en mi
$5,000 a
grupo.
month and have 3 managers
Llegar
in
a
my group.
manager.
Amazing.
Manager antes
To
del
reach
21
manager
de febrero.
before February
Mi meta es que los 5
21st.
socios que tengo en
My
este
goal
momento
is that
puedan
the
meter sus 4
5
personas cada uno.
partners,
Buenísimo.
business partners that I have
Llegar a
can
manager y
introduce
ir a
4
Punta
each
Mita.
one. Perfect.
Me encanta.
To reach
Serme
manager and
directora.
go to
Voy a
Punta Mita, I love it. Be a
$3,000 semanales,
director.
4
Punta
directores
Mita,
en mi equipo.
$3,000 a
Buenísimo.
week for directors in
Llegar
my
a
team.
manager,
To reach
6 nuevos
manager,
distribuidores, llegar a directora.
6 new distributors
encanta.
to reach a director rank. Okay, I love that.
Buenísimo, súper.
Okay, amazing. Super.
Listo, amiga, ya podemos dejar la música.
Okay, my
Me
friend, we can
encanta.
stop the
Muy bien,
music
ahora
now.
vamos a
I
hacer
loved
otro
what I
ejercicio
read. Now
para
let's do
hacer
a
las
second
bases y
exercise
crear la
to
fundación, la
do peace and
plataforma,
create the
donde nos vamos a
foundation, the
parar
platform where we're
para
going to
empezar
be
estas
standing
acciones diarias
to
por los
start
próximos
these
30
daily
días.
actions during the next
Y es
30
lo
days.
siguiente, quiero que te pongas a
And
pensar,
it's as follows. I
¿en
want
qué
you to think,
significado le das
what
tú a los
meaning do
no?
you give to no's?
Entonces aquí vamos a hacer un poquito de trabajo interno, ¿ok?
So we're going to
Y
do a
quiero que
bit
se
of internal
sinceren
work,
y la gente que se sienta cómoda lo puede
and I
poner
want you
en
to
el
be
chat.
sincere. And whoever doesn't feel
Nadie los va a
comfortable, you can write it
señalar,
down
ni
in the
nadie
chat.
los
Nobody
va a
is going to
juzgar.
point at you or
Este es
judge
un
you.
espacio seguro, un
This
espacio de
is
amor,
a
un
safe
espacio que está
place,
lleno
a
de
place
propósito e
for love and
intención.
purpose and intention.
Entonces, mi invitación es a
So
que ustedes
my
piensen
invitation is
realmente,
for you
¿no?
to
Vayan
think
adentro,
truly, okay?
cierren los
Go
ojos
inside of
y
you, close your
piensen
eyes,
qué
and
significado le
think,
estoy dando yo a ese
what
no.
does this
Imagínense
mean?
que están
What
en
am
una
I
llamada con
meaning am I
alguien
giving to a no?
y esa
Okay?
persona persona que tú pensaste que
Imagine
te iba
you're
a
in a
decir que
call with
sí,
someone, and that
porque es
person
tu
that you thought
mejor
that was
amigo, tu
going
mejor
to say
amiga, o
yes
es
because
alguien
he's
que
your best
con quien has hecho
friend
negocio
or
antes o
somebody
lo
that
que
you've done
sea,
business with
y de
before,
repente te
etc.
dice que no.
Suddenly they say no,
Y sientes algo.
and you feel something, right?
Ese algo Ese no, ese
That
significado
which
del
you're
no,
feeling, that no, that
que
meaning of
normalmente
the
tiene una
no, that
connotación
normally
negativa porque le
has a
damos un
negative
significado
connotation because
personal.
we give it a personal
Vamos a
meaning.
trabajarlo, vamos a gestionarlo el día de
Let's
hoy.
work for it. Let's
Me desplomé un
work it
poco.
today.
Bien, gracias por tu
I feel
sinceridad, Shirley.
disencouraged. Okay, Shirley, thank you for your sincerity.
La opción de seguir con el siguiente en mi lista me
The
encanta, Ana, pero
option to
normalmente
follow with the
eso no es
next
la
in
mayoría
my
de las
list. I
personas.
love
La
that,
mayoría
Anna,
de
but
las
normally
personas,
that's not most of the
el
people.
no les
Most of
hace
the
sentir
people's
algo,
no
los
makes
mueve de
them
una
feel
manera
something. It
emocional.
moves them in an emotional way.
Es como que esto está significando algo
It's
de
as if,
mí.
hey, this is
Les pongo
meaning
un
something
ejemplo.
for me. I'm going to give you
Yo
an
fui actriz
example.
por muchos años.
I was
Yo
an
tuve
actress
muchos
during many
nos en
years.
mi
I had
vida.
a lot of no's in my life.
Eso me ayudó a crear
That helped
una
me
fortaleza
create
y,
a
y un
strength
significado al
and
no.
a
Y no me lo tomé muy
meaning
personal.
to no's, and
Pero eso
I
no fue un
didn't
trabajo
take
de la
it
noche a la
personally.
mañana.
But that didn't
Un
happen from
trabajo que he
one day
venido
to
haciendo
another.
interno
It's a work that
de
I've been doing
confianza en mí misma, de amor
internally,
propio, de
of
seguridad,
self-love, of
de saber que lo
self-trust,
que hay allá afuera
of
no es
knowing that
no,
what is out there,
lo que la gente está viendo y lo que la
what
gente
people
no
are
es un reflejo de
seeing,
mí.
is
Yo
not a
soy un reflejo
reflection
de
of
mí.
myself. I am a reflection of
Entonces,
myself.
mi invitación el día de
So
hoy,
my
cómo lo vamos a
invitation
gestionar, es que vamos
today
a
and how we're going
resignificar
to
esos
manage
no.
this is that we're going to
¿Ok?
give a new meaning to those no's.
Se la pierden, next, buenísimo. Miedo,
Well,
frustración.
they
Bien,
lose.
gracias,
Okay,
Carol.
perfect. Fear, frustration. Thank you,
Para mí los
Carol.
no son temporales, me acercan a los
For
sí, me
me,
encanta.
no's are
Me
temporary and
entristece, me
they make me
frustra,
close, get
desánimo,
me
a mí me
close to
mata.
yeses. It makes
Me
me
da
feel, they
tristeza,
make me
pero sigo
feel sad,
intentando.
disencouraged, they kill me. I
Tal
feel
vez
sad,
este no
but
es
I
mi lugar.
continue trying.
Fíjense, gracias
Maybe
por la
this is not my
sinceridad. A
place.
eso era lo que
Wow.
quería
Thank
llegar.
you for being so
Creí
vulnerable
que
and
era mi
sincere.
amigo
This is what I
realmente.
wanted to get to.
Nos conecta con el
I thought
rechazo.
that this person
Bien.
was my friend. It connects
Entonces
us with
ahora que ya
reject.
podemos ver el
Okay,
significado
so
de esos
now that we
no,
can
podemos
see the meaning of those no's, we
resignificarlos.
can give
Podemos
it
darle un
a new
significado
meaning.
diferente. Y esto es un
We can give it a
trabajo
different meaning.
interno y
And
no es que
this is
vamos
an
a,
internal job.
a
And it's
desmoronarlo
not
o
like
a
we're going
transformarlo o
to
transmutarlo de la
transform
noche a
it
la
or
mañana o en
transmute
esta
it from one
llamada,
day to another
pero
or in
sí
this
quiero que
call.
el día de hoy
But I do
piensen
want you
en que
today
cada
to
uno de esos
think
nos que
that
ustedes
each one of
reciben
those no's that you
es una
receive
oportunidad para mejorar
is an
su pitch de
opportunity to
venta,
improve your sales
para
speech,
presentarlo de una manera
to
diferente.
present it
Es
in a
una
different
oportunidad
way.
para seguir
It's an
practicando.
opportunity to continue
Pero esos
practicing.
no
But those
significan
no's
absolutamente
don't mean
nada de tu
absolutely
valor como
anything out
persona,
of your
de
value
quién
as a
eres
person,
tú
of who
como
you are
persona,
as a
del
person,
propósito que está
of the
detrás de este
purpose which
negocio,
is behind this
para ti,
business
tu
for
propósito.
you, your purpose.
No tiene nada que ver contigo.
It doesn't have anything to do with
Tiene
you.
todo que ver con que esa persona
It
en este
has
momento
everything to
dijo
do with
no.
that person in this
Punto.
moment saying no, and
Por
that's
la
all.
razón que sea.
For the
Entonces,
reason,
la
whatever.
invitación
So the
a esta
invitation
resignificación del
to
no
give
es
this
que
no
cada
a
vez que te
new
digan que
meaning
no,
is that
siéntate con
every
ese
time that
no,
they say no, sit down with that no,
recíbelo. Si te
receive
hace
it.
sentir de cierta
If it
manera,
makes you feel in a
anótalo.
certain
Este
way,
no me hizo
write it
sentir
down. This
rechazada.
no made me feel
Este
rejected.
no me hizo sentir
This no
con
made
miedo,
me
con
feel
tristeza, con que de repente
fearful,
no es por aquí la
afraid
cosa.
that suddenly maybe this is
Agarra
not
ese sentimiento,
what I
¿verdad?
thought.
Y resignifícalo y dile,
Take
¿sabes qué?
that
¿Qué otra
feeling
posibilidad
and give it
puede
a
haber
new meaning. What
con
other
este no?
possibility could there
¿De
be
qué otra
with this
manera lo
no?
puedo ver para
Which
hacerme
other
sentir
way could
bien?
I focus this to feel better?
¿Qué otro significado le puedo
What
dar a
other
este no?
meaning could I give this no?
Para que no me bloquee, para que
So
no me
it doesn't
paralice y para
block
poder
me,
seguir
doesn't
adelante.
paralyze me, and
Y
I can
poquito a
continue
poquito
forward.
vamos
And little by little,
construyendo esa
we will be
fortaleza y ese
building that strength
desapego a
and
los nos
that
o a
getting,
los sís.
not taking personal the
Porque
no's
lo que
or
hay
the
detrás de
yeses.
todo eso es que me apego a que quiero que me digan que
Because
sí.
everything there's behind that is that I want
Entonces,
yeses.
yo sé que no se imaginaban que esta
So
llamada iba
I
a
know that
tomar
you weren't imagining
este
that
ángulo
we
interno,
were
porque bueno,
going
esa
to
es
take this
mi
internal
especialidad,
angle
es a
because
lo que yo
that's
me
my
dedico.
specialty. That's
Pero
what I
yo
dedicate
siento que
myself
eso es
to.
lo que a mí
But I
me
feel
hace que
that
yo tenga
that
el
is
resultado
what
que
makes
tenga.
me have the
El
results that I have.
desapegarme a
The
los
being
sí,
able
el desapegarme a los no, el no darle un significado ni a los sí
to
ni a los no. Y aquí les voy a
not
dar una tajadita más
not
profunda.
attach to
El
yeses or
sí
nos.
tampoco significa nada de mí.
And I'm going to tell you something.
El
A
sí
yes
no me
doesn't
hace
mean anything
mejor.
about me either. A
El
yes doesn't make me
sí no
better.
me hace una mejor líder o
A
una
yes
mejor
doesn't make
persona.
me a better leader or
El
a
no
better
tampoco me hace
person.
una
No, it
peor
doesn't make
persona
me
o
a
una
worse
menor
person
líder
or a
o una
lesser
peor
leader
líder.
or a worse leader.
Ninguna de las dos cosas
None of these two
significan nada.
things mean absolutely
Entonces
anything.
eso es importante que
So
ustedes lo
this
empiecen a
is
trabajar,
important for
porque
you
cuando
to start
empezamos a trabajar
working
con el
on because when we
desapego
start
de los
working with
resultados
detachment
externos,
from the
encontramos
external
libertad.
results is when we find liberty.
Y entonces entonces, ¡ay, qué bella!
And so, oh, that's beautiful.
A ver, espérenme un momentico que aquí está sonando
Wait, give
algo.
me a second because there's
Espérense,
something
no
which
sé
is
si lo están
sounding here.
escuchando o
Wait a
no.
second. I don't know if you can hear it or
nada,
not.
solo se
Ah, ok.
escucha.
No, we can't hear anything,
Wow,
friend.
empezó un video tras que
Okay,
se
wow. I started
mira,
seeing
se
a
veía y
video
se le
and
abrió el
I
micrófono a alguien.
decided to do it. And I was like, hey, whose microphone opened
Bueno, yo
up?
no
Oh,
dije nada
that's why
acá,
you
yo por lo
said,
menos
oh,
puse
No,
that's
el
no, era un
beautiful.
video un video de esos inspiracionales de
It was one
YouTube
of
que se
those
me prendió en este
inspirational
momento y
videos
dije, ¡ay,
on
qué
YouTube
bello! Se
that
le abrió el
turned
micrófono a
on at this
alguien.
moment. And I was like, oh, wow, somebody's
Miren cómo está la
microphone is
energía,
on.
que hasta se prendió el
Look at the
micrófono con esa
energy that
afirmación.
even the
Ok,
microphone turns
bien,
on with
quiero
that
que de
affirmation.
esto que acaban de
Okay, I want
recibir,
you, with
qué
this that you
nuevo
just
significado le
received,
van a dar a
what
los
new
no.
meaning are you going to give to
Cuando
no's?
te digan no, ¿qué significa eso? Entonces
When you
vamos a
hear
darle
no,
un
what does that mean?
resignificado, vamos a darle un
So we're going to
significado
give it a new
diferente,
meaning. We're going
que no
to give
tiene
it a
nada que ver
different
contigo,
meaning that has nothing to
que
do with you,
no te lo vas a tomar
that
personal,
you're not going to
que
take
un no
personally.
significa una nueva
That a
oportunidad,
no
un
means
no
a new
significa que puedes
opportunity. A
practicar,
no means that you
un
can
no
practice.
significa que en algún
No
momento te van
means
a
that
dar el
at
sí,
some
que
time
no
you're
todo va a
going to
ser
have a
no
yes,
siempre.
and not everything is
Entonces
going to
vamos a
be no
utilizar este
forever.
momento para darle un
So we're going to use
significado,
this moment to give
un
it a
nuevo
meaning, a
significado al no.
new
Y
meaning to
este
the
es el
no.
nuevo trabajo.
And
Entonces les
this is
voy
a
a dar un
new
minuto
work.
para
So
que
I'm
le
going
den
to
un
give you
nuevo
1
significado al
minute to
no.
give
¿Ok?
no a new meaning.
Un
Okay?
minutito, si quieres puedes
1
poner
minute.
musiquita, mi querida
You
Rachel.
can put on
Y les
music,
doy
my dear
un
Rachel.
minuto para que
And
resignifiquemos
I'm giving
los
you
no.
1 minute to give
Esto
a
es muy
new meaning
personal.
to the no's. Okay? This is
Esto es
very
algo tuyo
personal.
y lo puedes compartir en el chat.
And you can share it in the chat if you'd like.
Me encanta.
I love it.
Si no lo tomo personal, simplemente lo dejo
If I
pasar.
don't take it personally, I just let it go.
Otra oportunidad.
Another
Será
opportunity
después.
for later.
Oportunidad para no rendirme.
Opportunity to not surrender.
Fuerza para seguir.
Strength to continue.
Será después.
It could be
Aprender del
later. To learn from no's.
Me encanta.
I love that.
Buscar una nueva oportunidad.
To search for a new
De hacer más
opportunity.
fuerte.
To be stronger.
Un no para mí es un reto y seguir
A
adelante.
no for
Me
me is
encanta.
a challenge to move forward. I love
Esa
that.
respuesta de sí o no no habla de mí, no
That answer
significa
of yes,
nada de
no
mí. Me
doesn't talk
encanta
about me. It doesn't mean anything
seguir
about me. I love
adelante,
that.
confiar en mí.
To move forward and trust
Vendrán mejores
myself.
oportunidades para
There will
esa
be
persona.
better opportunities for
Porque
that
tú sigues en tu
person.
camino, tú ya estás
Because
en la
you
oportunidad.
continue your path. You're already
Si
on
la
that
persona no lo
opportunity.
vio,
If that
ok.
person didn't see it, okay.
Él está en todo su derecho de no verlo.
She
Y
is
no hay
in
ningún
her right of
problema.
not seeing it, and there's no
Yo
problem.
invité a una cantidad de gente
I
para la
invited a
llamada que vamos
lot
a
of
tener
people to
después.
today's call, the one that
O
we're
sea,
going to have later.
hicimos una mega activación, ¿ok?
We did a super mega
Y hubo mucha gente que
activation.
dijo, no, Carla, no estoy
And there were
interesada.
many people who said, no, Carla, I'm not
¿Cómo está todo
interested.
contigo? Súper
Okay,
chévere, ok,
how's
está
everything
bien,
going?
chévere.
Fine?
Sigamos
Okay, I
adelante.
love that. And I
No me lo
continue,
tomo
I move
personal, porque no
forward.
me
I
están
don't
diciendo
take
que
it
no a mí.
personally because they're not
Están
saying no
diciendo
to
que
me.
no a la
They're
posibilidad
saying
y a esa
no to the
oportunidad que no
possibility
la ven
and to
como
the
oportunidad.
opportunity
Está
that they don't see
perfecto.
it as an opportunity, and that's
Ok,
fine. It's perfect.
buenísimo.
Okay?
Súper.
Okay,
Ok,
amazing.
ahora sí estamos
Super.
listos entonces.
Now we
¿Qué
are
es
ready.
este
Are we?
reto de
Okay,
30
so
días
what
hacia
is
Punta
this
Mita?
30-day
Bueno, la
challenge
idea
to
es que
Punta
ustedes
Mita?
por 30
The
días
idea
hagan
is
estas
that during
acciones que les
30
vamos a
days,
dar
you
el día
take
de hoy.
this action that
Ok.
we're going to give you today.
Creo que
Okay?
ahora vienes tú con la parte del pro,
Now, I think
¿verdad,
that we're going to
Rachel?
talk about the pro
trabajar
part,
esa
right,
parte del pro
Rachel?
ahora,
Do you
¿verdad?
want to
Sí,
work the
como
pro
para
part now?
plantear las
Yes, I do, to
actividades,
be
digamos,
able to
qué
talk
deben
about the
hacer, porque yo estaba
activities.
viendo
What should
acá
they do? Because I was seeing here
varias de las metas que ustedes
different
pusieron y me
challenges
encantó
that
todo
you
ese
gave
ejercicio
us,
que
and
hiciste
I love that whole
de
exercise
verdad que
that
tú
you
dices,
did.
"Ay, a lo mejor no se
Because,
imaginaban que
maybe you weren't
esta llamada iba a ir por
imagining
ese rumbo,
that this
pero
call was going to take
definitivamente
this
si no
direction, but
trabajamos
definitely,
lo que tenemos
if we
dentro,
don't work what we have
no vamos a llegar a
inside,
nada y eso lo
we're
tenemos
not going to
claro
get anywhere. And that's
en,
clear,
en que es la realidad de la vida.
which
Ahora,
is the
lo que
reality of
queremos es que
life.
entiendan que ustedes pueden
So,
hacerlo,
what we
que
want you
todos
to
podemos
understand
hacerlo,
is that you can do it.
absolutamente todos.
We can all
Esto
do
no
it.
es de que
Absolutely
somos
everybody can do it.
extraterrestres, la
It's
gente
not
que
that
se
we are
logra o los que están
extraterrestrials
ganando
or
50
that
mil
the
dólares a
people
la
who are
semana.
earning
No, si lo
$50,000 a
están
week.
haciendo
No.
ellos,
If
también lo
they can
podemos
do
hacer
it,
nosotros. Ahora hay
we
que
can do it
observar
ourselves
y
too.
mirar hacia
So we have to
adentro qué es
observe
lo que está
and look
impidiendo que eso
our
suceda
inside
cuando
to
ya
see
estoy
what is
en la
avoiding
compañía
this from
adecuada,
happening when
con
I'm
el
already in
producto
the correct
adecuado,
company
con
with a
el equipo
correct product,
correcto y que
with
me
the
están dando
correct
los
team,
recursos. ¿Qué
and they're
está
giving me the
impidiendo de mí?
resources.
Y eso usualmente
What
es de mí.
is
Ahora,
not
esta próxima
allowing me?
parte,
Normally it's me.
vamos a ir a lo que tú
Now, in
deberías
this
estar
next
haciendo
part,
todos
we're
los
going to
días
see
por los
what you should
próximos
be
30
doing
días.
every day
Tenemos
during the next
30
30
días
days.
para lograrlo
We have
y es
30 days to
posible,
reach
es muy
this,
posible.
and it's possible. It's
Todos
very
puedo ir a
possible.
Punta Mita.
Everybody here
Yo
can
sé que hay
be in
muchas
Punta
personas que
Mita.
dijeron, ay,
I
a lo
know
mejor
there
yo
are
no
many
tengo
people who
todavía
said, oh, well,
los
maybe I don't
documentos,
have
no
the
puedo
documents
salir
I
de mi
need yet.
país.
I
Ok,
can't leave
pero
my
eso es un
country
reto
yet.
personal.
Okay, but that's a
Vamos a tomarlo como un
personal.
reto personal.
challenge.
como bien
Let's
decía,
take it as a
Carla,
personal challenge.
el no no
Like
te
Carla was
define,
saying
pero el
about
sí
the no's.
tampoco.
No's
Lo más
don't
importante es
define you,
nuestra
but
identidad, no
yeses don't
depende de todas
define you
esas
either.
cosas
The most important
externas
thing
o
is
que
our
dicen quién
identity,
o que
not
no,
anything
para nada.
externally.
Entonces, desde ahí,
So
y lo
from
voy a hacer
there,
porque
I'm
por
going
mí,
to do
voy a
it
hacerlo para ir
for
cambiando todo
myself
eso dentro de
because
mí
I
que
want
no
to
me
start
permite
changing
avanzar.
everything
Entonces,
inside
varios
me
de
that doesn't
ustedes,
allow me
fíjense,
to
pusieron
move forward.
recuperar mi manager.
So
Hay
many
personas
of you, what did you
que han
write?
perdido el
Recovering my
manager y
manager
a lo
rank.
mejor
There are
se han
people who
dejado
have lost the
llevar
rank
y
and
lo han
maybe
visto como un
they have let
fracaso.
themselves
Cuando
go
eso no tiene nada que
and
ver
it's been
contigo,
a
hay alguien que a
failure
lo
when it
mejor
has
no quiso
nothing
lo
to
que
do with
envió,
you.
a lo mejor hay
There was
alguien que
somebody who
empezó y
maybe
después no
didn't
quiso.
get on
Pues
auto
desde la
shipments, somebody started
constancia
and
de
didn't
seguir
want to. So
reclutando,
that's why the
prospectando,
consistency to
invitando,
continue
como le dijo
recruiting,
Mike, que
prospecting,
cambio mi vocabulario y lo voy a hacer
and
invitando. Me encanta
as
eso.
Mike said, I
Porque
have
es
to change my
invitar y una
vocabulary and
invitación. ¿A ti
start
no te ha pasado que a
inviting.
veces tú invitas a alguien a tu
And
casa o a
sometimes doesn't
cenar
it
o a almorzar
happen
y
that
te
you've
dicen,
invited
ay,
somebody
no
to
voy
your
a poder?
home or
Tú
to
no te echas a
eat, and you're
llorar.
like, oh,
De
I
hecho,
can't.
es
Do
una
you start
opción.
crying? No, it's
Entonces esto es
fine.
exactamente lo mismo.
It's just
Entonces,
an
¿cómo
option.
recuperar tu manager?
So how
¿Cómo
to recover
tener
manager?
4 nuevos socios que
How to
vi?
have two
Ainara,
new
te voy
business
a
partners that I
recomendar
saw.
porque
Ainara,
pusiste,
I'm
quiero
going
que
to
mi grupo
recommend you
crezca y
because
todos
you wrote,
ganar.
I want my group to
¿Crecer
grow.
cuánto? Porque si creces con uno es
So
crecer.
if you go with
¿Cuántos tú
one,
necesitas que crezcan?
it's
Debemos ser
growing. How much
específicos
do you
y
need
ganar
them
y
to grow?
todos
You have to
ganar.
be
¿Cuántos tú
specific, and
quieres
we all
ganar tú
have to earn.
y
How
cuánto
much do
quieres
you
que
have to
gane
earn?
cada persona de
And
tu
how
equipo?
much do you
Entonces
want each
tratemos de ser
person from your
específicos
team
porque
to
si no
earn? So
ponemos
try
el
to be
número,
specific.
entonces
If
no
you
van
don't
a
put the
poder nuestras
number,
acciones ser el equivalente para ese
our
resultado que
actions
queremos.
are not going to
Entonces es
be equivalent
importante,
for
mientras
that
más
result that we
claro nosotros
want. So it's
tengamos
important that the
lo que
clearer
queremos
it
alcanzar,
is
imagínate que
what
tú
we
pongas
want
una
to
dirección
reach,
en el GPS,
I want you to
¿verdad?
put an
Y
address
no
in the
pongas
GPS
una que sea
and
equivocada. No vas a llegar
don't
al
write one
destino. A
which
lo
is
mejor por una
mistaken. You're
sola
not
letra
going
que te
to reach your
equivocaste.
destination, maybe
Imagínate si
because you got
dejamos esto tan
mistaken on
amplio
one
como
letter.
quiero
Imagine if we
ganar,
leave
quiero
this
ver otros
as
rangos. No.
I want to
Entonces,
win or I
Anita
want
puso
another rank.
3,000 a
No.
la semana. Ese es
So
el número que
Anita
tú
wrote
quieres.
3,000 a
Perfecto.
week.
Y
That's the
tener
number that you
cuatro
want. Okay, it's
directores.
perfect. And to have 4
¿Qué
directors.
actividades tengo que hacer?
What
La
activities
realidad
do
es
I
que
need? The
la
reality
rueda no hay que
is that the
inventarla.
wheel
Y
has
ayer lo
not,
vimos con Mike.
you don't need to reinvent it. And it's
Específica.
something that
Y
we
la
saw with
rueda
Mike
está
yesterday. It's
en este
specific.
Pro
And the
Strategy. Esa
wheel
estrategia
is
Pro
in
la
this
creó
pro
Steve y
strategy.
Gina.
That
Es
pro
muy
strategy
duplicable.
was
Es
created by Steve and
perfectamente
Gina. It is
duplicable para todo
super
el mundo y consta de lo mismo. Yo
easy
sé que
to duplicate
usualmente
by
las personas
anybody.
dicen, no,
And
espérate,
I know that
déjame
normally
hacer
people
algo
say, no, wait a
diferente.
second, I
No
want
hagas
to
algo
do something
diferente,
different.
solamente
No,
repite
don't do
lo que le
anything
está dando
different. Just
resultado
repeat
a
what
los
is giving
millonarios de la
you the
compañía, a la
results to the
gente que está en el
millionaires of
top.
the company,
¿Para qué
to
tú te
the
vas a
people
poner
who
a
are in the
inventar la
top.
rueda?
Why are
Ah,
you
no, porque
going
los
to start
latinos somos
reinventing the
diferentes.
wheel? Oh, no,
No,
because Latins
los
are different.
humanos
No.
tenemos una
Human
naturaleza que
beings
todos,
have a
repetimos,
nature that we might
ciertamente van a
all
actuar.
repeat
Los no van a
the way
estar,
that
el
we act.
rechazo va a
The no's
estar,
will
la
be
gente que
there,
piensa mal del
the
multinivel va
reject
a
will be
estar,
there, the
la
people
gente
who
que te
don't like
critica va a estar,
multi-level will be
todo
there,
eso va a estar.
the
Tú eres
people who
el que tiene
criticize you
que
will be there.
sobreponerte
Everything
a
will
eso.
be there,
Entonces, ¿qué
and you
actividades son las que tú
have
tienes que
to
hacer? Y voy a
be above
explicar.
that. So what
Ya nosotros en
activities do you
algún
have to
momento
do? I'm
vimos
going to
el Pro
explain to you.
Strategy
At some
pero lo
time,
voy
we
a volver
explained the pro
a
strategy,
repasar porque hay
but
muchas personas
I'm
que han entrado
going to
nuevas.
see it with
Y
you
quiero
again
decirte,
because
si
there's
tú
many new
entraste,
people,
acabas de
and
entrar
I
al
want to
negocio,
let you
hey,
know that if you
vente,
just
tú
started
puedes
in the
estar en
business,
Punta Mina.
hey,
Tú en
come
un
over.
día
You
puedes
can
llegar
be
a
in Punta
manager.
Mina. In one day, you can
Inmediatamente,
reach
si
the
tú vas a tus
manager rank.
contactos, buscas 4 personas
Immediately,
o
if
le
you go to
hablas
your
a 10 y
contacts
de
and
esas
you search
4,
for 4 people
entonces se te
or
firman
talk
2
to
de la izquierda y
10,
2 de la derecha. Ya tú
and
eres manager.
you might
¿En qué
have
consiste el Pro
be
Strategy o la
able to close
estrategia
2 on
Pro?
the
Aquí
left and 2
está.
on the right, and
Son
that's why you're
3
manager. What's a pro
actividades.
strategy? Okay,
Uno,
it's 3
parchear.
activities. One, to
Siempre
patch.
debemos andar con
We
parches
always
en
have
nuestra
to
cartera.
have these patches
Absolutamente siempre.
in
Yo
our
siempre ando
purse,
con mis
absolutely
sobrecitos
all the time.
con los
I
X
always
fricción
have
dentro de
my
ellos.
sleeves, the
Siempre. Esto lo pueden
X39
ver en la
here.
página. Y aquí
Always.
tengo
You
mis
sell them in the
parchecitos,
page,
10 en cada
and here
uno,
I have
en
my
algunos
patches,
5, en
10 on
otros
each
10.
side, and some
Depende
5,
del
some
prospecto.
10. It
Parchea
depends on the
gente.
prospect.
Gente
So
que te
you
encuentres en
patch
la
people,
calle.
people that you
Gente que a lo
find
mejor veas que
on the
está
streets,
con un
people
dolor
that you
caminando.
might see who are
Personas que a lo
walking
mejor
in
tú
pain,
llamaste y quedaste
people
con
that
ellas
you
en
might
tomarte
have
un
called
café.
and you told them you were going to have a coffee with them.
Planifica, organiza
Plan,
tu día.
organize
Organiza tu
your day,
semana, organiza tu
organize
mes,
your
organiza
week,
tu
your month,
trimestre, organiza tu año.
your quarter,
O
and
sea,
your
no
year.
podemos ir el día a día, el go with the flow.
We
No, esa
can't
frase
do
no
it
la uses
day
para
to day
tu
with the go with
estrategia
the
de
flow.
negocio.
Don't use that phrase for
Entonces,
your work
exponerte,
strategy.
yo por
Patch
eso lo uso acá.
and be exposed. That's why
Por
I
eso,
use it here.
yo lo he usado en diferentes
That's
puntos de
why
mi
I've been
cuerpo.
using it in
Aquí me
different parts of
encanta,
my
pero
body.
sobre
I
todas
love
las
it
cosas,
here,
lo que
but
más me gusta es
especially
que
what I most
provoco
like
preguntas,
is that I
provoco interés
make
en la
people
gente.
ask.
Tampoco me lo
I
pongo
make
acá,
people be
aunque por
interested.
supuesto me ha dolido la cabeza
I
y momentos
don't
me lo
put it
pongo, pero
here
acá
though,
es
and even though
visible.
sometimes I have a
Cuando muevo
headache,
mucho las
but
manos
here
cuando
it's
hablo, todo el
visible.
mundo
When
que
I move my
juega,
hands a
donde
lot, when
quiera que
I
voy, todo el
talk
mundo me
everybody in
pregunta, oye,
school
¿qué
and
es
everywhere
eso? Y
I
esa es mi
go,
oportunidad
people
para
ask me,
entrar.
hey, what is that?
Hay
And that's
algunas
my
que
opportunity
provoco,
to start.
hay algunas
There are
que
some that
planifico y
I look
organizo
for,
a través de
and
llamadas, de
others I
reuniones que voy a
planify and I
tener, y hay
organize through
otras que
calls
se
and
dan.
meetings that I have,
La R,
and
revisa,
others
o sea,
that just
revisit,
come to
le
me.
dicen ellos, es
The other one is
como un
revisit.
seguimiento diario
It's a
a los
follow-up
prospectos
with
que a lo mejor
daily
les
follow-up with the
enviado
prospects that you
videos.
might have
Hoy
sent
Carla
them
puso una idea que me encantó,
videos.
que le hemos
Today,
hecho antes, le hemos
Carla
dado clases. Por
wrote an
favor, si
idea
tú
that I
estás
loved.
reciente
We have given her
uniéndote al
classes. She
negocio,
said,
en
if you're
nuestro canal de
recently
YouTube
joining the business
están
in our
todas
YouTube
las
channel,
grabaciones de la
we have
llamada
all the
y hay
recordings
un,
of the call.
un
And
grupo
there
de
is a
llamadas de
group
redes sociales
of
que ha
social
dado
media
Niurki, que
calls
ha
that
dado
Nurki has
Sorangeli,
given,
que
that
señores, se
Soranjali
habla
has given,
absolutamente de
that we
WhatsApp
talk about
Business, se habla
absolutely
de
everything about
Instagram, se habla
WhatsApp
de
business,
TikTok,
about
se habla
Instagram,
de
about
todas las redes
TikTok,
sociales y cómo tú puedes
all
hacer
social
videos,
media,
todo.
and how you can do
Entonces,
videos.
vete allí y chequea cómo tú puedes enviar
So
videos,
go
cómo tú
and
puedes
check
en
how you can
WhatsApp
send
Business
videos,
mandar lo
how
del
you can do in WhatsApp
broadcasting, como que
videos to
eso,
send the
eso lo hicieron
broadcasting.
hoy muchos y
They
usaron
did
esa
that today.
estrategia
A lot of them. They use that
perfectamente.
strategy
Entonces, tú tienes
perfectly.
que aprender y hacer ese seguimiento y decir, ok,
You
hoy
have
lo
to
hago por
learn and do
broadcasting,
that follow-up
mañana voy a llamar
and say,
a
today
quien
I'll
ya
do
yo he
it with
hablado. Por eso
broadcasting,
lo
and
que
tomorrow I'm going to
decíamos
call who I
ayer
already called.
en la llamada que
That's
tuvimos
why
con
we're saying
Sergio,
that
Carla,
yesterday in the call that
etcétera.
we had with
Carla
Sergio,
menciona
Carla,
un punto
etc.
que
Carla
trajo
mentioned the
punta a la
point
colación en su
with
exposición
the
y ella mencionó,
exposition that
así
she
tú hables
had, and
con
she
alguien y te
mentioned,
diga,
if you
tengo que
talk to somebody
pensarlo,
and they
no
say, I
cuelgues,
have to think about it,
o no estés en
don't
una
hang up.
reunión
Don't hang
presencial
up
sin
if
decirle a
you're
esa
not
persona,
in a meeting in
buenísimo,
person,
dime cuándo
telling that
puedo volver a
person,
llamar
okay,
y
amazing. When can
dejar
I call you
listo
again?
ese horario, ese
And
día en que lo vas
to
a volver a
leave
llamar.
that scheduled time that
¿Dónde
you're going to
falla la
call them
gente en la
again.
estrategia pro?
When do
¿Dónde
people fail
fallamos?
in the
La
pro
mayoría porque todos
strategy?
somos
When do
humanos.
we
Ahí es
mostly fail?
donde
Because
entra
we're all
tu
human.
determinación
That is
para
where you have
cumplir
the
con tu disciplina,
determination to
con
be
tu
able
decisión
to
de
comply with your
recuperar el
discipline and
rango,
your
llegar a
decision of
directora,
recovering your
ganar
rank,
$3,000
reaching
a la semana
director,
o
earning
$10,000 a la semana o $50,000 a la semana,
$3,000 a
el
week or
número que tú te hayas
10,000
puesto
or
o el
50,000,
crecimiento que
whatever
te hayas
number you
puesto, en que
decide
la
or whatever
gente
growth
se
you
rinda.
decide to have.
Como hablaba Carla, por eso era
Consistent
tan
people
importante tu relación con
surrendering,
el
like
no,
Carla was saying.
tu
That's why your
relación con el
relationship with
rechazo.
no is so
¿Qué has
important. Your
vivido? Que tienes que
relationship
dejar
with
atrás, que tienes
reject.
que
What
sanar,
have you
que
lived?
tienes que
What have to
procesar.
you
Porque si
what
no
do
te
you
vas
have
a
to
seguir
leave in the
cayendo
past
cada 2 días.
and heal
Hoy
and
mucho
process?
entusiasmo.
Because if not, you're
Mike, oh
going to
my
be
God,
following
hoy. ¿Qué va a
on and
pasar
on
si hoy
again.
alguien
Today
te
you're
dice
very
no?
enthusiastic with Mike.
Nada,
And what's going to happen
sigue.
if somebody says no?
Como decía
Nothing.
Mike, Mike
Just go
pone,
on.
y
Like
eso yo
Mike
lo
was
usé
saying, he
en un video que mandé al
uses,
chat
and I
porque yo
used this
tengo
in a video that
prospectos.
I used in the
Les dije,
chat when I
hey,
had
trate de
prospects too.
desconectar y
I said, you
escuchar.
don't lose
Si no
anything
es
by
para ti,
coming and
no es
listening.
para
You know,
ti,
if it's not for you, it's
perfectamente.
not
Mira,
for you.
si quieres te
Perfectly,
sales
no
del chat,
problem.
si no, vas
You
a
can
seguir
leave the
aquí
chat. If
escuchándonos a
not, you can
nosotros
continue
y te puedes motivar.
listening to us here, and you
Entonces,
can be
eso no tiene
motivated.
nada que ver
That's it.
conmigo.
This has
Eso tiene que
nothing to
ver,
do
yo
with me.
soy una mensajera de una buena
I am just a
oportunidad.
messenger of
Una
a good
mensajera
opportunity.
de algo que puede
I am
cambiar tu
just a
vida.
messenger of
Cuando tú
something that
sabes
can
tu
change your
papel
life.
y sabes que
When
eso
you
no te
know
define,
your
nada
role
ocurre.
and
Tú
you know that
solo
doesn't
haces lo
define
que
you,
tienes que
nothing
hacer
happens. You just
con
do
lo
what
que
you need to
tienes
do
en tu
with what
mano.
you have
Nada
in your
más.
hands.
Entonces,
Nothing else.
no te permitas esta vez
So don't
de que este
allow it
impulso
this
que estás
time for this
recibiendo,
impulse that you're
por lo que
receiving
vivimos ayer con Mike, por la llamada que hubo en la noche, por el
with what we
viaje de
saw
Vegas,
yesterday with
por el
Mike, the call
incentivo de
last
Punta
night, the
Mita, que
Vegas
todos
trip,
queremos
the
viajar con
incentive of
todo
Punta
pago
Mita
para
that we
Vegas
all
y
want to
sacar
go with
taquilla.
all
Yo
the
tengo que hacer
expenses paid.
nada,
I don't even have
solamente
to
disfruto. Es
take a
delicioso,
card,
eso
nothing. I
refresca,
just
eso
have
te
to enjoy. Those
recarga. Y
experiences are
sabes que te
delicious.
muestra
They
que es
charge you, and you know
posible
what they show
y
you?
que
That
tú
it's
puedes.
possible,
Que tú puedes hacerlo. Di ahí donde tú estás, por favor, repite contigo
that you
mismo,
are able to
yo
do it.
puedo hacerlo. Yo lo voy a
Repeat
lograr.
to yourself
Yo voy
wherever
a
you
estar en
are
Punta
with
Mita.
me.
Si
I
tú no
can
te
do it.
dices eso
I
todos
will
los
achieve
días,
it. I will
si
be
tú
in
no te
Punta Mita. If you don't
afirmas,
say this to you every
entonces
day,
la duda entra
if you
y
don't
te
affirm
domina.
it, then the
Y eso es
doubt
lo más
appears
fácil
and
que hay en el
dominates
mundo.
you. And that's the
Porque
easiest
así
thing in
como
the
Dios
world.
tiene un plan, el enemigo tiene su
Just
plan
like
también.
God has a
Están
plan,
ahí
the enemy
a
has
ver
the
quién
same
predomina en ti.
plan.
Y
They
esa
are there
decisión, ¿sabes
to
qué? Es
see what
tuya.
is
Es
predominant
nuestra.
in you. And
No es
that
de nadie más.
decision
Y la
is
tercera
yours. It's ours.
palabra
Nobody
del pro
else's.
o la
And the
acción es
last word or the
oportunidad.
action is
Invitar a la
opportunity.
presentación de negocio
Invite
semanal.
to the
Aquí tenemos
weekly
semanal, pero igualmente
presentation.
prepara las
Here
propias
it's
tuyas.
weekly,
Ponte
but
de
also
acuerdo
you
con tu
have to
equipo. Hey,
prepare
vamos a hacer
yours.
una reunión en tu
Get ready
casa,
with
vamos
your
a hacerlo
team.
de
Hey,
esta
we're going to
manera,
organize a meeting in
vamos a hacer
your
una
home.
reunión de
We're
5,
going to
no
do it
tiene que
this
ser
way. We're
grande,
going to meet
con
five
5
people.
personas y ponte de
It doesn't
acuerdo
have
con
to
el
be too
equipo, porque esto
big,
es una
just five people.
comunidad.
And
And
Just organize yourself with your team because this is a community. Look at Guille and Mary, what they're doing every Thursday in their team. That was a brilliant idea. They went to their building. There's like around 300 and 500 people. They spoke to the manager enrolled, the manager's assistant enrolled, and now every Thursday we're going to do in person in Miami in the building a business presentation call. And they're also including the promotion in the flyer to the building of the activity that there is. That's amazing. Imagine who doesn't go a Thursday goes the next. Look at it. Think the best exercise that you can do, the best paid exercise is thinking, like Margarita says. And we don't dedicate time to think of ideas and being creative. Thinking of getting out of your comfort zone. Thinking of what can I repeat? conversating. I was speaking to somebody about my times in television in San Francisco, and I told them that when I started, when I had no idea about TV, I would just sit down to observe Mario. What did he do? How would he interview? How would he get ready? How would he take the microphone? And that made me repeat and learn just by looking at him. Study who does it correctly. Study and observe so you can apply and repeat with your own style. That is amazing. So patch, revisit, and prepare the opportunity. These are the numbers that you can earn. How many people are you going to patch? How many people are you going to revisit? How many people are you going to invite? We have to have a number. If you don't have a number, nothing is going to happen. Friend, I don't know if you want to add anything else.
Sí, me gustaría que repasáramos las acciones diarias, ¿no?
Yes, I
Porque
would like
la
us to
estrategia
check the
pro es
daily
como
action
lo
plans
global, lo que
because
debes
the
hacer,
pro
pero ahora
strategy is
me
like
gustaría como
something
que
global that
dar
has to
todas
be
estas
done. But
acciones
now I
que tú
would
puedes
like to give
hacer.
all these actions
Y
that you
aquí
would
sí
need to do.
necesitan lápiz y
And
papel,
here you
chicos,
do
porque
need
bueno,
paper and
queremos
pen,
terminar a
guys,
tiempo
girls,
para
because we
darle
want to
chance
finish on
a la
time
llamada de Mike y
to
todavía
give
tenemos que hacer
Mike's
lo del
call
tracker.
a chance,
Entonces,
and we still have to do
rapidito,
the tracker.
lo
So
primero que
quickly,
tienes que hacer es crear tu lista
the
de
first thing that you
contactos.
need
Esto
to
ya
do
te lo
is
han
to create
dicho
your
mil
contact
veces.
list. They've already told
Mi
you this a
agregación,
thousand
mi
times, and what
agregado a
I
esto, mi
add,
adición a esto, es que
what
te
I add
enfoques
to
en crear
this
una lista de
is for
gente
you
que
to
tienes
focus
en
in
tu teléfono
creating
que
a
sean
list of
líderes,
people
que sean
in your phone who
emprendedores,
are
que sean
leaders, who are
empresarios, que ya hayan
entrepreneurs,
hecho
who are
multinivel.
business people, who have already worked
¿Ok?
multi-level.
Ok, la idea aquí es contactar
Okay, so
mínimo.
the idea here is to contact minimum. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. Now that you said that, I apologize. Now you said this.
Ujú.
Look at something that I told you, remember the other day, that I was doing because this is being loyal. We can't keep on looking for people who don't have the correct mindset for this, and we have to convince.
Yo no te voy a convencer a nadie, no te preocupes, chat, bye, nos vemos
I don't
pronto.
have to
Ya,
convince
that's it.
anyone, okay? Bye.
Yo estoy yendo a Instagram y estoy buscando red de mercadeo,
I go to
multinivel,
Instagram and I'm
diferentes nombres de
searching
las
for
compañías y a las personas
network
que veo que son
marketing,
líderes les estoy mandando
multi-level,
audio.
different
Hey, ¿estás
companies. And the people
interesada?
that I see who are
Mira, veo
leaders,
que
I
tú
send
has
them
hecho un gran
audios.
trabajo en
Hey, are
tal
you
lugar,
interested? I
me
see that you've
encanta lo
done
que
an
has
amazing
hecho,
job
te
somewhere. I love
admiro,
what you've
wow,
done. I
impresionante.
admire you.
¿Estarías
Wow,
abierta
it's
a oír
amazing.
otra
Would you
oportunidad
be
que
open
no
to
tiene
seeing
ningún
another
conflicto
opportunity that doesn't
con
have
la
any
tuya y
conflict
que
with
además
yours
agregarías dinero? Déjame
and
saber
that you would add
solamente.
money to?
That's it.
Okay,
No
just let
dije
me
qué
know.
era, no dije
That's
qué
it. I
tema
didn't
es.
say it was
Hay gente muy
X39.
interestada.
There are
Y hay gente
people
con la que te
who
estoy hablando
haven't
realmente.
answered, and there are
Entonces, eso
other
es
people
una,
who I'm meeting up with.
recomendación que
So
quiero
that
hacerte
is a
usando las redes sociales,
recommendation that I would
además
like to do to
de
you
tus contactos.
using your
Cuéntame.
Me
social media
encanta,
and your
buenísimo. No,
contact.
no, eso
Contact.
está
I love
buenísimo.
that.
Aparte de que lo hice hoy yo, porque
Sorry,
yo
no, don't
tengo
worry. I love
clientas
that.
que están en
And I did
multinivel
it today
y las
because I have
llamé
clients in
y dos
multi-level
de
and I
ellas me
called
dijeron
them.
que no. Y
And
yo
two of
dije, ok,
them said no.
perfecto,
And I was like,
next.
okay, perfect.
Punto,
Next.
¿no? Ok.
That's all. Right?
Bien, entonces aquí
Okay.
la recomendación es
So
contactar
now
a
the
10
recommendation
personas
here is to
mínimo.
contact 3 people
10
minimum.
personas mínimo por los canales que quieras.
3 people
Teléfono,
minimum via any
Instagram,
channel.
mensaje,
Phone,
privado, lo que sea.
Instagram,
Obviamente, si empiezas
private
por
message. Obviously, if you
base de
start
datos de tu
with
teléfono, hay
your
gente que te conoce.
database on your
Entonces
phone,
va a
there are
ser mucho
people
más
who know
fácil
you, so it's going to be
la conexión, ¿no?
much
De
easier to
esas 10
connect with them.
personas
Out of those
mínimo,
10 minimum
necesitas
10 people,
hablar
you
por lo
need
menos
to
con 3
talk to
o
at
5.
least 3 or 5.
Tu meta diaria
Your
debe ser
daily
que no
goal
solamente contactar, bueno,
has
ya
to
llamé a 10
be not
personas,
only to
bye, nadie
contact
me
them. Oh,
contestó,
okay, I
hice mi
called 10
trabajo.
people.
O
Bye,
sea,
nobody
eso
answered.
no
I
te
did
lleva a
my
ningún
job.
lado.
No, that's not going to
Mínimo
take
10
you anyway.
personas,
Minimum 10
mínimo
people,
hablar
minimum,
del
to
producto,
talk
de la
about the product,
oportunidad
about the opportunity
con 3 a 5 personas.
with 3
¿Ok?
to 5 people. Okay?
¿Cuál es el llamado a la
Now,
acción?
what
Después de que tú
is
le
the
hables de
call
tal
to
y cual y cual,
action?
le puedes
After
mandar
you
el
talk
video
to
de
them,
Rachel de 15
etc.,
minutos,
you
si
can
tienes
send them
el video
Rashel's
tú que le puedes
15-minute
mandar algo
video, or you
rápido,
have
etcétera,
another video
etcétera.
that you can
El
send
siguiente
them
paso es
quickly, etc.,
mandarlos
etc.
o
The
invitarlos a la
next
llamada
step
del
is
jueves
to
a las
invite
7
them
de la
to the
noche,
Thursday
que es la
call
llamada de
at 7
oportunidad
p.m.,
que hace Rachel y
which is the
Carlos
opportunity
para
call
todos
that Rachel and
nosotros.
Carlos do for all of
Ay, es
us.
que yo no sé hablar en público, es que yo
Oh,
no
but I don't
entiendo
know
el
how to speak in
X39, es que
public. I don't
todavía estoy
understand about
aprendiendo, es que acabo de
X39, but I'm
entrar y
still
todavía no estoy
learning
muy
it. I still
segura que tal cual.
started and I
Mándalo
don't
a la
know.
llamada de oportunidad
Okay,
que hace
send
Rachel y
them to
Carlos.
the opportunity
El
call that
jueves a las
Rachel
7
and
de la noche.
Carlos
Está
do
creada para
Thursday at
nosotros.
7 p.m.
Ellos no
because this is
hablan de su
created for
equipo, no
us.
hablan de
They're
ellos,
not
ellos no
talking
están
about their team. They're
enrolando
not
y
talking about
o sea,
themselves.
esto
They're
lo hacen de su
not
tiempo para
enrolling. They take
ayudarnos.
this from
Ya
their
está hecho el
time to
sistema, ya está
help us.
creado
The
para
system is
nosotros.
already created
Entonces,
for
si no
us.
sabes qué hacer,
So if
pum,
you don't know
mándalos a
what
la
to
llamada.
do,
Por eso la
boom,
llamada
send
de
them to
Mike
our
hoy era
call.
tan
That's
importante y
why
por eso
today's
hoy me
call with
pasé
Mike was so
la mitad de mi
important.
día
And that's
dándole
why I spent half of
intencionalmente
my
tiempo
day
a invitar
giving them
a mis
only time to
prospectos, ¿no?
inviting my prospect.
Ok. Otra acción es hablar por lo menos con 3
Another
personas
action is to talk to at least
extrañas.
3
3
external
personas
people.
extrañas.
3
No
external
de tu
people.
círculo, no con tu mamá,
Not
con
from
todo,
your
porque todas
circle,
ellas
not from your
serían parte
mom,
del
not your
10
dad,
mínimo,
because all of
¿verdad?
them would be part
3
of that
personas
10
extrañas,
minimum,
al
right?
señor
3
que agarra
external
las
people to
bolsas
the person
en
that grabs
Publix,
the bags
el
in
Uber,
Publix,
o sea,
the Uber.
3 personas extrañas, ¿ok?
3 people you don't know,
Igualmente, las
okay?
acciones son la misma.
And
Le
again,
mandas un
actions
videíto,
are
le
the
puedes
same. You
mandar el
send them a
videíto de
video,
7,
you can
15
send them the
minutos y
video of
luego
Rashel 15
los
minutes,
invitas a la llamada por
and
Zoom
afterwards you invite
los
them to
jueves a
the
las
Zoom
7 de la
call
tarde,
on Thursday at
de la
7
noche. Am,
p.m.
ok, agenda tus seguimientos. Esto ya lo hablamos ayer,
Okay,
pero la gente que no estuvo
so
ayer,
we spoke
agenda tus
about this
seguimientos. Cuando la
yesterday.
gente se
You
sienta
have
interesada,
to
diles, ok, te voy a
follow-ups,
mandar
okay? When
un
people are
video, te voy a hablar
interested, you
tal,
can say,
¿cuándo podemos
look,
volver a
I'm going
hablar
to
de
send you
esto?
a
Después de
video.
que veas
When
toda
can we
esta
talk
información que
about
ya te
this
voy a
again
mandar.
after you see all this
¿Qué te
information that I'm
parece? Y
going to
aquí
send you?
algo muy importante
What do
que
you
yo
think? And something
aprendí
very
como
important, which I
vendedora,
learned as
te
a
conviene el jueves a
salesperson.
las 5 de la
Do
tarde
you prefer
o
on
el viernes
Thursday
a
at
las 10 de
5
la mañana.
p.m. or
Dale
Friday
dos
at 10
opciones. Esto es crucial e
a.m.?
importantísimo
This is
en un
super
seguimiento de
crucial and
venta.
important when you do a
Dos
follow-up in
opciones. Ah, no
sales,
puedes
okay?
ni una de
Super
las dos,
important.
le das una
None of
más.
those two options? Okay, give them one more
O le
option.
preguntas a la persona, ¿puedes en las
Or
tardes? ¿Puedes en
ask the
las noches? ¿Te
person,
queda
are you
mejor durante la
available in the
semana o durante el fin
evenings,
de
at
semana?
nights,
¡Pum!
or
Le das la
during the
tercera opción
weekdays or the
dentro de las
weekends?
opciones que te dice la persona.
And you give them the third
¿Ok?
option
Crucial.
inside the options the
Agenda,
person gives you.
seguimientos.
So crucial,
Am,
agenda and
Otra
follow-ups.
acción diaria es hablar con
Another
cada uno de tu
action
equipo
plan
para
is to
llevarlos al
talk with
próximo rango.
everyone from your team
Esto
to
que
take
hacemos
them to the
nosotros aquí
next
con
rank.
ustedes
This that we
deberían
do
hacer con su
here with
equipo.
you is something you should
Oye,
do with
cuéntame
your
cómo estás, qué
teams.
estás
Hey,
haciendo,
tell me,
cómo
how
te
are you
puedo
doing?
apoyar,
What's
cuál
up?
es tu
What's going
meta.
on? How can I
Estás ahorita,
support you?
veo que ahorita
What
quieres
is
manager,
your
vamos a
goal? I
llevarte
see that
director
you're
en
a
los próximos
manager. We're
30
going to
días. ¿Qué
take you to
necesitas de
director in
nosotros?
the
Te
next
puedo
30 days.
ayudar a
What do
hacer
you need
llamadas
from us? Can I
contigo,
help
te
you
puedo ayudar a
organize
lo que sea
calls?
que necesite
Can
tu
I
equipo.
help you?
Esto es un
Whatever your
negocio de
team
equipo.
needs, this is a team
Entonces, asegúrate
work,
de
team job.
no
So make
dejar
sure
a
that
tu
you
equipo
don't leave
solo, ¿no?
your team alone.
Muéstrales el apoyo.
Show them your
Am,
support.
ok.
Okay.
Ok,
Let's see.
revisitar a los usuarios que
Revisit
te han
the
comprado en
users
retail.
that have bought in retail.
Esto es algo que se tiene que hacer
This
diariamente.
is
Tú
something that you
tienes
have
tu
to
base de
do daily.
datos
You
en
have your
LifeWave. Ah,
database
no,
in LifeWave.
tengo esto lleno de personas que me han comprado parches,
I
pero
have
no
this
tengo a
full of
nadie que le
people
interesa la
who have
oportunidad.
bought patches, but
Llámalos.
nobody
Oye,
has
¿cómo te va con el
been
parche? ¿Qué te
interested about the
cómo te
opportunity.
está
Call them.
sintiendo? Tal y cual.
How has it gone with the patch? How are
¿Te
you
interesa
feeling?
saber ahora de la
Are
oportunidad de
you
negocio? Tengo
interested
una
in
llamada
knowing
que te
about the business
quiero invitarte
opportunity?
para que
I
veas
have a
los
call that
números
I
y
want
veas
to
la
invite you
posibilidad con este
to
negocio. De
see the
hecho,
numbers and see the
hay
possibility with this
unas
business.
estadísticas que nos
There's
presentaron,
actually
Rachel,
some
si puedes
statistics that were
compartirlo
presented to us. Rachel,
por
if
el
you can
chat o
share
si
it
alguien lo sabe,
via the
que nos presentaron
chat
ahorita en
or
el evento de
somebody
Las
knows it.
Vegas, de cómo está la compañía
Because of what they
posicionada.
presented to us in
La
the Las
compañía de
Vegas event.
LifeWave,
What
cómo
is the
posicionada en
position
los
of the
primeros.
company,
Eso lo
of LifeWave
compartió
company?
Bravo, ¿no? En Bravo
Yes, where
fue.
Bravo shared.
Pero
Bravo,
tengo la
right?
foto, te la voy a
Yes, I
enviar al
have
chat
the image. I'm
del
going
canal
to
de
send it
información.
to the
Buenísimo.
information channel chat.
Súper.
I have it.
Entonces
Okay,
utilicen
amazing.
eso. Oye, ¿sabías que
Super.
esta
So use
compañía
that.
tal,
Hey,
cual y
did you
cual?
know that this
Te
company,
puedo
this and that?
comentar, te puedo
Can I let
compartir
you
que hay
know? Can
gente
I
haciendo
share
entre
with you that there are people
$1,500 a la
earning between
semana hasta
$1,500 a week to
$60,000 a la semana.
$60,000 a week?
Porque también tenemos que tener cuidado
Because
de
we
que si
also
una
have to be
persona que no tiene
careful
un
that
nivel
if
de
some
conciencia
person
muy
doesn't
alto, tú le
have a
dices,
very
puedes hacer
high
$60,000
level of
a la semana y
consciousness, you
ellos
tell
no
them
se lo creen porque
$60,000 a
no se
week and they
sienten
don't believe
merecedores
it
o no
because
han
they don't feel
trabajado en
deserving,
abrirse
or
a
if they
esas
haven't worked in
posibilidades.
opening up to
Entonces
those
de una vez te dicen, eso
opportunities,
es una pirámide,
then
eso no
they
me
say, oh,
interesa,
that's a
eso es
pyramid
mentira,
scheme,
estás
I'm not
robando plata,
interested,
no me
you're
interesa. Entonces tenemos que
feeling
también
that's not
saber
true, I'm
hablarle al
not
nivel de
interested.
conciencia de las
So we have
personas.
to know
Entonces
how
hay
to
un
speak
rango.
at the conscious
Hay
level
gente que
of
hace
each
entre mil
person.
quinientos
So
dólares a la
organize a
semana a
rank. You can say
$60,000 a la
between
semana
$1,500
trabajando
to
ese proyecto, ¿no? Dándole esas, ay, no, yo no
$60,000
me veo
a
ganando
week.
60,000 porque
Oh, well,
nunca
I
me
don't
imagino
find
esa cantidad de
myself
plata,
earning that
pero sí me veo
money
ganando 1,500 a la semana.
because I've never earned
Ok,
so much, but I do see myself earning 1,500
buenísimo.
though
Entonces
a week,
revisítalos
okay?
y háblales un
So
poco de
visit
la
them
oportunidad de
again
negocio,
and talk to
invítalos a
them
las
a bit
llamadas
about the
los jueves
business
a las 7.
opportunity, invite them to the
Publicar a
call
diario, mi
on
gente.
Thursday
Yo
at
sé
7.
que
Post
las redes
every day, my
sociales,
people.
Mike es un
I know that
perfecto
social
ejemplo,
media,
él no usa las
Mike
redes
is a
sociales,
very
pero
good
es
example
una
that he
pata
doesn't use
más.
social media,
Es
but
una
it's
herramienta
one
más.
more
Ahorita
like
tenemos
it's one more
la
tool
edición con
right now
de
we
que
have the
todo el mundo se
blessing
está
with
yendo viral en
TikTok that
TikTok.
everybody is going
Aprovechen
viral in
este
TikTok.
auge que hay ahorita en las redes sociales.
S-
Instagram también
Take
está empujando
leverage
porque ahí está
this
esta
on social
competencia con
media
TikTok.
because we have
Métanle
that
a
competition with
todo lo que
TikTok
puedan. Y
and do
nosotros
everything you
tenemos
can. We
todo lo
have
que la información que te
anything,
podemos dar
any
ya existe en
information
los
that we can
canales.
give you. It
De
exists in
hecho,
the
hay
channels.
plantillas que te dicen,
There's
lunes,
actually
esto es lo que debes de
some
decir,
worksheets that say, look,
esto es lo
Monday
que
you
debes
should say
hacer. O sea,
this.
no hay manera de no saber qué
There
hacer
is no way of
con las
not
redes
knowing what
sociales.
to do
Aquí
with
el
social
reto,
media.
la
Here,
acción diaria es
the
postear
challenge,
por lo
the
menos
daily
una
action
vez,
is to
ya
post
sea
at
en tu
least one
Facebook,
time, at
en
least
tu
in your
Instagram, en
Facebook, your
TikTok,
Instagram,
en
your
YouTube
TikTok,
Shorts,
YouTube
en lo
chores,
que sea.
and
Una
whatever.
publicación, un story, lo que sea. Y puede ser, o sea, o
story,
literalmente, yo cada vez que me pongo el parche, pongo mi
whatever.
teléfono,
And each
pum,
time
le
that
doy
I wear the
record,
patch,
me
literally,
agarro el pelo, hago
I
así,
put
muestro
on
el
the phone, I
parchecito, me
record, I lift
volteo,
my
pum,
hair, I
tenemos el
show the
parche,
patch,
ta,
boom, I put on my patch, and there it
y
is.
utilizo todos esos videos
And I
para
use all
stories
those
o
videos for
para
stories
publicaciones o
or
lo que
for
sea.
posts or whatever.
Ok, a mí no se me ha hecho ningún reel viral, estoy invocando a los reyes de
Okay, I don't have
virales
any
para que me llegue a
viral
mí la
reel.
visibilidad, pero bueno, no se me ha hecho ningún
I'm
reel viral.
asking the
Igualmente,
gods,
soy
oh, the
directora y
reels to help
apliqué
me go
y
viral,
califiqué a
but
Punta Mita.
I'm
Entonces,
still a director and I
tampoco
qualify
nos
for
metamos
Punta
en que
Mita.
tengo que tener
So
un reel
let's
viral para,
not
que,
go
para ser
crazy
exitosa. No,
thinking that to have
porque
success
no
we
es
have
así.
to have
Ok,
a
pero sí
viral
ayuda,
video.
es una parte
Okay,
más de la
but it does
estrategia.
help. It is one more leg from the strategy.
El call to action
Let's see,
al
the
final
call
es
to
comenta parche,
action
comenta tal,
is
no sé qué, y te
talk about the
contacto. Lo que a mí
patch
me ha
and
funcionado,
contact.
que
What
les puede
has worked
funcionar a
for
ustedes
me,
posiblemente, es que
that
me los
has
llevo al
worked
WhatsApp.
normally, is
Me los
that
llevo
I
al
take them
WhatsApp
to WhatsApp.
y
I
yo
take them to
o mi
WhatsApp,
asistente hacemos la
and
conversación, le
me
hacemos
or
toda la
my
prospección,
assistant
le
do the
mandamos un video de
conversation, the
15 minutos,
prospects.
yo tengo un
We
video
send a
también que hice con
15-minute
Rachel,
video. I also have a
ahora le
video
vamos a
with
mandar las
Rashel.
llamadas de Mike, etc.
We're
¿Ok?
going to also post Mike's
Am,
calls, etc.
Otra acción diaria importantísima
Another very important
es
action
dedicarle
plan
por lo menos 30
is
o
to
60 minutos
dedicate
al
it at
día
least 30 to
a
60
school.
minutes a day to school.
Tenemos todos los videos en school
We have
que
all the
Carlos y
videos in
Rachel
school that
muy
Carlos and
generosamente
Rachel
nos
very
hicieron. Nos
generously
dieron una plataforma.
prepared for
Si
us.
tú
They
te
gave
quieres
us a
sentir
platform.
confiada y segura del producto que vendes, tienes que saber qué
If you
estás
want to be
vendiendo.
sure
Y
about the
eso no
product that
significa
you
que tienes
sell,
que
you have to know what
saberte
you're selling.
toda la parte técnica y tal. De hecho,
So
en las
you
pruebas
have to know all the
aprendimos de que
technical
mientras más
part.
simple, mejor.
But we've learned
Pero
that
tú
the
tienes
easier,
que
the better.
creer en este producto,
But
creer
you
en la
have to
tecnología,
believe in the
entender un
project,
poco.
believe in the technology,
Entonces
believe
utiliza,
it
y
in a
bueno, y
bit.
también en los entrenamientos
So
está
use it.
la
And
manera
also in
de
the
conocer tu
trainings, you
back
have the
office, la
way to
manera de
get to
hacer
know
los
your back
onboarding, la manera de
office, to
darle la
do the
bienvenida a tu equipo, la manera de
onboardings,
crecer tu
doing
equipo.
the
Hay
welcome
muchas
to the
cosas que
team,
pueden hacer.
growing the
Entonces,
team.
30,
There's a
60
lot of
minutos
things that you can
diarios,
do. So
métete a
30 to
school
60 daily minutes,
y
come
asegúrate
to the
de
school and educate
ser la
yourself
líder
and
de tu
make sure
negocio,
that
¿verdad?
you're the leader of your
Y
team.
lo último, que esto sí es por inspiración de
And the
Rachel,
last thing, which
vamos
is
a
Rachel's
darle
inspiration,
5 minutos
let's
de
give it
afirmaciones.
5 minutes
Es
to
más, un minuto
affirmations,
de
okay?
afirmaciones
1 minute
diarias
of affirmations
de tu
every day
negocio,
from your business
de lo que quieres generar, de verte. Y cuando estés haciendo estas afirmaciones, no solamente
and what
las
you want to
repitas y
generate,
ya.
how you want to see
Crea tus
yourself.
afirmaciones, dilas, pero
So create your
siéntelas. Siéntelas como si
affirmations,
tuvieras un
say
presente el
them,
día de
and
hoy.
feel them. Feel
Estoy
them
en
like
Punta
if it's
Mita
something
con
present
Carla,
today.
con Rachel,
I'm in
con
Punta
Carlos,
Mita with Carla, Rachel, with
con mi
Carlos,
equipo, con mi
with
esposo,
my
me voy a traer a
team, with
mi
my
hijo.
husband. I'm bringing my
Siéntete ya en
son.
Punta Mita, en la
Feel that
playa,
you're in
tomando
Punta
margarita
Munta right
o
now,
agua con
eating
azúcar. O sea,
margarita or
¿no?
sugar with water.
Siéntelo como que ya
Feel it,
es un
right?
presente el día de
Feel
hoy.
like
Las
a present
afirmaciones no
today
solamente funcionan porque las repetimos, tenemos
because
que
it doesn't
invocar el
work only because we
sentimiento, la
repeat it. We
emoción,
have to invoke
verlo como que ya
the
es un
feeling,
presente
the
el día de hoy,
emotion. See like it's something
acortar
present
la
today.
brecha que existe entre tu futuro y el día de hoy.
And we
Eso se
have
utiliza por
to
medio de tu
shorten the future
mente,
between
de
that day
traer
and
a tu
today
mente
that
hoy las
happens in
emociones
your
y los
mind and
sentimientos, porque el
bringing to your mind
inconsciente, y bueno, ya no me voy a
emotions
meter
and
en
feelings
cuestión
because
de programación,
subconscious,
pero
and here I'm going
tu
to talk
inconsciente
about
no
programming.
sabe si lo que
The
estás
subconscious
sintiendo está
doesn't know if
pasando o no
what
está
you're feeling
pasando.
is happening or
Simplemente
not
está
happening.
recibiendo
It's
información.
just
Entonces vamos a
receiving,
darle el
receiving
alimento
information.
correcto.
So let's give it the
Si tú quieres
correct
crecer una
foods.
planta, ¿qué le
If
pones?
you want
Agüita,
to
le das
grow
un
a plant,
alimento, le
what
pones
do? You
tal.
give the
No
plant
le vas a echar
water,
basura y le vas a
nutrients. You're
quitar
not going to throw
el agua
trash on
y
it
la
and take
tierra. No,
away
lo
the water
alimentas.
and
Igual con nuestra
the
mente. Vamos
soil,
a
right?
alimentar nuestra
So it's the
mente con
same thing
el
with
lenguaje
our
correcto, con
minds.
las
Let's
afirmaciones
feed our
correctas,
minds with
con
the
las
correct
emociones correctas, con los
language, the
sentimientos
correct
correctos.
affirmation, the correct
Eso también es
feelings.
parte de ser una líder
That is also
y de
part of
generar
being
esta
a
vida que
leader
queremos generar
and generating the
como,
life
bueno,
that we want
distribuidores,
to
socios de
generate
Lifeway.
as
¿Ok?
distributors and life
Buenísimo.
wave
Yo estoy lista. Tengo
partners.
recomendaciones,
Okay?
pero estamos
Amazing.
en
I'm
el
ready.
tiempo,
I
así que
have
creo que sería
recommendations,
bueno
but it
hablar
is
del
time. So
tracking
I think it would
de
be
los
good to
puntos
talk about the tracking of the points
y terminar. ¿Qué te parece?
and to finish. What do you think?
No, no te estás escuchando, Rachel.
Rochelle, we can't hear you.
Como
I'm
nos quedan
sorry.
10 minutos, lo
Since
que
we
voy a
have
hacer es
10 minutes
mostrarles
left,
dónde
what
lo
I'm
pueden
going to do
encontrar.
is show you where we
La
can find
mejor
it.
manera es
The
en nuestro
best
board. Voy a
way
explicarles,
is
voy a
in our
enseñarles
boards.
acá.
We're going to show you here.
Ok, este es el board, sí.
Here's
Acá
the
está.
boards, okay.
No, perdón, estaba buscándole esto.
No,
Disculpe.
sorry, I was searching for this, but it's not
Dame un
there. I
segundo.
apologize. Give me a second. second. Okay, I do have board now. So let me teach you in our Be the Light board. There you can see a folder that precisely says Punta Mita. I'm going to show it to you. Here it is. This is how you see it in boards. It's Be the Light board. And here there's one that says classification to Punta Mita. How do you qualify? Here we have all the information of how to qualify. The time to qualify is until February 23rd. That's why we have an exact month, 30 days. That's why we created this challenge. If every day you do the things that we just said, which is something that I recommend, write down, I'm going to call this amount of people, I'm going to patch this amount of people, I'm going to post these days, create the content, write the content, speak to your people, speak to the people that you're going to reach to manager. Because look, down here, and you're going to find that information, you're going to see the points that they give you for each thing. If you reach manager or director or senior director, you're going to get 1 point each week from the moment you reach it until the moment you qualify. Manager, if you increase in rank, if you've never been in manager and you up rank for the first time, 10 points. If you reach director for the first time, 15. And you can check it. Everything is explained here and it's in Spanish, okay? So here you have what you need for 2 tickets and 1 flight, 100 points is what you need. Now, 2 tickets and 2 flights, 140 points. I can tell you that you can do this in 30 days. Look, what do you need to do? What gives me most points? Look at this. What is it that gives me most points? So you come here, you check it out, okay? Or if I enroll someone, I get 10 points, advanced 4 points, start adding and have a goal to reach 140 points or 100 points depending on your immediate goal. Also here, if you take this and you look here, this is the progress. This tracker is what you can look at to see what rank you were in. There was one class which was in YouTube, which Guille explained step by step how to fill out this tracker. This is extremely possible. And what does this do? You can print that page and you can write down what you're going to reach. And in that way, you are going to know everything about the points that you're accumulating. And you're also going to see that you're going to receive an email from the company weekly, which says you're going to reach these points, an applause for you, going well. And it guides you. We have 30 days. You can do it. In 15 days, you can do it. If you do every week what we just mentioned, believe me that in 15 days or less, you're going to reach those numbers. Don't have any doubt about that. In 15 days or less, you're going to reach those numbers. So what do you have to have clear today? That what you have left on your side is an app. Boards is an app, and we have everything in the information channel. We're also going to send it to you again, to send you boards so you know how to access, and we have everything in English and everything in Spanish. What platforms do you have to always have the boards application? Why? We also, and which reason? Because that way you can share this with the prospects. It's just a click. Oh, it's a document. There it is. Oh, it's a call. There it is. A video. It's all in English and Spanish. The next is the information channel of Telegram. It must be acceptable that there are still people who ask for the links. When there is a channel that every day, you have all the links there, all the recordings, and all the notifications. The third is school, and the fourth is a YouTube channel. Those 4 things, when you want to get out of the chats, you have to be there. Because everything that nourishes your business is there. That make sure that you have it all. I'm going to post it again, the information channel, and you have everything that you need. Because I would like to finish. I don't want us to start late for Mike. Get ready, do your affirmations, be checking the people who you invited, do follow-ups, okay? Because the call to action of this opportunity call with Mike, my husband and I are just going to welcome him, and he's going to do everything. So it can be brief and he can answer questions. And at the end, the call to action is going to be go now to the person who invited you. Exactly. That is where your job is. So don't fall asleep on me. Don't get distracted. Go do your follow-up. Go do your follow-up. And if somebody says no, can you tell me what could I give you for you to enroll and take this opportunity? What was missing that maybe we didn't speak about or that you have doubts about? Don't stay silent. Ask. If they say, I'm not interested, I heard everything and I don't like it, perfect, don't worry about it. But if at some time you think you might change opinion, I'll be here, okay? And that's all, nothing else. but do the correct follow-up, okay?
Solange me puso las tres plataformas.
Look, Solange already posted the 3 platforms. She is my star. We love you, Solange.
Okay, entonces, ¿algo más, amiga? ¿Algo más que
Okay,
quieras
anything
agregar?
else, my friend?
Nada
Anything
más.
you want to
Simplemente
add?
quiero que me pongan
No,
aquí
nothing
todo
else.
el
I simply
mundo.
want
Yo
everybody
voy.
here to write
Yo voy.
down.
Para terminar
I'm
esta
going.
llamada con esa energía
I'm going so we
de
can finish
voy a
this
hacer
call
todo
with
lo
this energy
necesario
of
como
I'm going to
identidad,
do
como
everything
persona. Este es mi
necessary
negocio. Yo
as my
quiero
identity,
aumentar de
as a
rango.
person
Quiero
I
llegar
am.
a
This
esta
is my
meta.
business. I
Quiero
want to
ir a Punta Mita.
rank
Quiero
advance. I want to
disfrutar lo que
reach this
sea.
goal. I want to go to
Bueno,
Punta
si vas a
Mita. I
generar
want
tanto
to enjoy
dinero,
whatever. I
tienes que
want to
hacer las acciones
leverage
para poder
this
hacerlo.
much money. You
Así
need to
que
take
con
action to
eso
be able to do
arrancamos
it.
y nos vamos con la
So we're
llamada de
going to
Mike,
start
que
with this, and
deberían
we're
de
going
tener por
to
lo menos
Mike's
5
call that
personas
you
cada
should
uno
have
de
at least
nosotros en
5
esa
people, each
llamada
one of us
y
in
vamos
that
a
call.
cerrar esta noche y
And we're
vamos
going
a
to close
llegar a
this
Punta
night,
Mita
and we're going to
juntos
go
para
to
que nos
Punta
pasemos
Mita
muy rico por
together
allá.
so we can
Puntamita,
have a
y
fun
recuerden
time
también
over
el
there.
viaje a Destin.
Punta
El
Mita, and
viaje a
remember
Destin,
the
hay
trip to
todavía gente que
Destin,
no
also the
está.
trip to Destin.
Créanme que si ustedes
There
no
are
se lo
still
quieren perder
people
y
who are
eso
not
sigan
there.
yendo,
Remember,
ahí
you
vamos a
don't want to
vamos a
miss out.
cerrar
It's going to
la entrada de
continue open,
personas,
and at
pero
some time we're
todavía
going to
quedan
close the
espacios.
entry of
No te
people.
pierdas
There are
eso, que va a
still
ser unos días, unos
spaces
entrenamientos de
available,
tú
so
a
don't
tú
miss out because we
maravillosos.
have
Nos vemos en la
trainings
llamada de
that are
Mike. Vamos,
amazing there.
gente, con toda la
So we'll see
energía
you
que
in Mike's
acabamos de
call. Come on,
recibir.
people, with
Vámonos
all
para
the
adelante.
energy that
Que
we
Dios
just
nos
received.
bendiga.
Let's go over there, and God bless us
Amén.
you all. Bye.